An amazing system. It totally just brings you confidence and energy and totally completely fixes your look. So I absolutely love it. I'm super excited to teach you guys a little bit about it today. If you have any questions at all while I'm going through the tutorial, please ask it down in the comment section. We have Lashify Tori with us today, and she'll be able to answer any questions that you have while we're moving along. So if you are new here, welcome. We always suggest starting out with one of our kits because it has everything that you need to get started. Then from there, you're just going to refill. So you would do a refill on lashes. Your glues last you about 6 months. You get to keep your wand and your mirror and everything forever, all your storage. So it's a really great deal. So this is the beautiful silky foam hard case that the LED Control Kit comes in. And everything I'm talking about today, you can totally tap and shop right there, which is great. So I'm going to open this up. And on top, you have a few things. So these are your wandums. It's a silicone covering that goes over your wand. And this is your USB-C to USB charging cord. So you're going to actually be able to charge and light up your LED Control Kit anytime you want. I'm going to move this for a second. Down here is your storage. So you get cartridges of storage down here. Places to store your Gossamer cartridges. So they pop in just like that. You can fit 8 down there, so you could do 4 volume, 4 core, 6 volume, 2 core, all volume, plus whatever you want. And it has this nice little ridge on the top here, which is great. So that way you don't have to worry about the control kit smushing any of your Gossamer lashes that are in the kit on the bottom. And then it may be coming out in a new color very soon. Look how sleek this is for spring. It's so beautiful. Oh, I just love it. Pop this open, and this is the LED Control Kit. Right now it's available in black, but soon you're gonna be able to get it in black or white. You get to choose your color. You get to choose everything. It's very customizable. So you're gonna start out, there's this nice frosted overlay here on top. It just gives a nice rundown of everything that I'm telling you today, so you have that when you get your control kit. You can see here there's a little tab, so you can peel this off so you have your mirror revealed underneath. You have your double-sided Whisper Light bond. This is the bond that goes through your lashes, so I'll be using that today so you can see how the bond works properly. And then you get your patented hand-tooled fuse control wand, and you get to pick the curve. So with my eye being a little larger, a little rounder, I do the traditional curve. See that? If I have a smaller eye, I'm going to want to go down to the petite curve. A smaller eye, more of a hooded lid, need to be able to get into the inner corner a little better when it comes to fusing. You're going to want to get the petite curve. It has 10% less curve than the traditional or classic fuse control one. So you get to pick that. You get to pick what color. It comes in a ton of different colors. I think we have them all. We like to collect them around here. So you can pick what color you want and your curve. And then here you have your glass. This is your water resistant seal. We always suggest about 20 minutes before you go, hi Debbie, welcome in, before you go and use your glass, because you don't want to re-wet everything that you just worked on, right? So you want to give it a second to dry, settle. The bonds never fully harden or cure, but they definitely will take a minute to settle. Then you're going to pop back in 20 minutes and run that glass to seal the Gossamer lashes. So yeah. And now normally in your traditional V1 control kit, you would pick what style Gossamer you want, and we'll send you 3 and 10, 12, and 14 from our core collection. Now you get to choose 4 Gossamer lashes of your choice, any style, any length that you want, to build a really beautiful custom lash map. So today I have Plushy Tames, Stardust, a core Gossamer, and a prismatic Gossamer. So I have 4 different lashes, as you can see, to make a more custom look today. So this could be possibly 4 Gossamer lashes that you pick to go with your LED control kit. But if you need something new for spring, you might want to grab this when it comes out in white. It's really sleek, beautiful, gorgeous for spring. Just a nice color. Another one to have. I feel like a lot of us just go, oh, I need the next one because we love it so much. So let's prep our lashes and go in and apply this eye. I'm going to use my fluffer tool and my pre-cleanse. Pre-cleanse is our Japanese cleansing water. It's really great because it can prep your lashes before you go in and apply your Gossamers. You can also use it to clean your lashes while you're wearing them, which is really great. So if you're going to have them on for a few days, a week, 10 days, you can use your pre-cleanse to give them a really good cleanse every morning to make sure that there's no like bacteria buildup, crusties, any of that kind of stuff, which is so great. So awesome. Just giving this a nice brush through like so, making sure there's no old bond, residue, makeup, anything like that on these lashes. And we are good to go. Now, I want them to dry as well. So I would say this is the best $7 I ever spent. I think I say it almost every live. I'm going to go in and use my blow tool. The beauty of the blow tool is that it gives a nice puff of air directly to the eye to help speed up drying time in any way, shape, or form with the system. So it'll speed up drying time if your lashes are wet. It'll speed up drying time if you're using your bonds to make sure your bonds are nice and tacky. So it's good stuff. Awesome. So now that we're clean and ready to go, we're going to go in and bond. I'm going to use the double-sided whisper light that comes directly in your kit. So everything that you get in the kit, you're going to be able to use it today, which is great. So with that, I'm going to do my prismatics first. They're underneath just to give a little pop there. So we're going to do our bonding method, put the prismatics on, and then we'll add layers from there. So you'll learn a little bit about stacking as well. I'm going to start on the side with the black text because it has our micro mascara wand, which is great because it will lift and separate the lashes and get the bond all the way through. Just do some nice, even, light coats through the lash, like so. You don't want to go overboard. Perfect. Just like so. That's all you need. You don't want to go too crazy. My lashes are shorter, so I find that I like to bring my bond all the way through my lashes. Some people have longer lashes, so just concentrate going about halfway up the lash so that way you don't get clumping at the top. You don't want to deal with any clumping. Now we need to let this get tacky. So I'm going to take my blow tool. I'm going to give this a nice puff of air. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Perfect. If it's not tacky, the bond will kind of slip inside when you go to take a Gossamer and attach it. It's really important to let your bond get nice and tacky so you get that good stick and grip, and it also helps with longevity with your lashes. So after doing that first layer, I am now going to take my Whisper Light Black again, and we're going to give it a little wiggle and shimmy, as I like to say. Sorry, my blow tool is rolling around. I'm going to take this and do a nice little wiggle and shimmy right at the base of the natural lash, like so. Ooh, that is tacky. Oh yeah, baby. Just to make sure that we're building our bond and our cushion at the base of the natural lash. You don't want to bring it up again through the lashes and worry about over bonding. Just want to make sure that you bring it all the way through. Just want to make sure I got it there. Yeah, we're good. You're good to go. Awesome. And this is where you take your blow tool again, give it a nice puff of air. Any questions on here? Let me know if you're new and you've never tried Lashify before. That would be awesome. If you are on YouTube or Facebook, hello, good to see you. I am over on the website. So if you want to pop over to the website and come hang, you can do that. And then you can shop everything while I'm going through it. So let's start with our pop of color here. So I'm going to put that on first. That's our base layer, if you will. So I'm going to use Silver Prismatics. And I'm going to use them in the lengths C14. So C is the curl, and then 14 is the millimeter length. I'm going to take a little bit of Whisper Light Clear, tiny, tiny bit, and dab it onto the spine of the Gossamer lash. And we are going to apply them. They're really going from like the outside of my iris out. So think of that when you're mapping this out. You want to make sure that your bond gets nice and tacky first. So prismatics just means color. So we do have color Gossamer lashes, which is great. So you're going to take your prismatic lash. This is the way I like to wear them personally. I like to put them so they're hidden. They get a little bit of pop underneath. So I'm going to use silver today. The beauty of this lash map is whatever color Gossamer lash you'd want to put as your pop of color, you can. That's the really nice thing about this map. Any color that you want, but I don't know, silver, it just gives me, I don't know, artistic beauty, something. I just love it. So I'm going to take my first lash and I'm going to line it up, like I said, right outside of my iris. I'm going to grab towards the top. I have my middle and pointer finger in front, my thumb in the back. I'm going to put my mirror down so I can see the underside of my lash, 1 to 2 millimeters from the waterline. And I'm just going to apply it like so, and boom. And it just sticks right on there. See? And if you like your placement, 1 to 2 millimeters from the waterline, you're good to go. The reason we say that is nothing should be on the skin. Our bonds were not made to go on the skin. Our bonds were made to have everything adhere to the natural lash. So when they're on the skin, it can cause moisture underneath when you're blinking. They can lift. You could feel them. They're really uncomfortable. You don't want to feel them, right? They're not supposed to be felt at all. They're weightless. So that is part of that. So now we're going to take the next one and work our way out by putting it just next door. So I'm going to look down again, place it just next door, and boom. And if I like the placement of both, I'm going to give this what we call a spot fuse. I actually want to move this one just a smidge. Our bonds are nice and flexible, so if you ever need to move a lash just a little bit, you can do so. I want to like angle it just a little bit more. There we go. And boom. Now you can go in and spot fuse. The key with spot fusing is if you don't want it to move right away, you're going to put that down right away and give it a boop, and you're done. So now we have what I would call, for this version of a map, a base map. So from there, now we can apply our lashes from inner to outer corner, just over, and then you can see the silver just gives a little peekaboo, just a nice little pop through the lash. So I'm going to start with my second lash first. I am using Plushy Tame's Stardusts and then an A+ for the inner corner. I'm just tapping a little bit of Whisper Light onto the spines of each one of these Gossamers, so if I want to overlap them. This is our Lash Pad, by the way. It's amazing, so that way your lashes don't go flying everywhere when you're going to put on a lash map. It's great. So we're going to start with that Plushy Tame in a 10. The reason I'm using Plushy Tame is I like how feathery it looks with the Stardusts. It's really pretty. It just gives a little bit less of a curl. The curl is a little bit tamer, Plushy Tame. So I'm going to grab that towards the top, curl facing me, and we're going to go from right about here in the inside of my iris. I'm looking down so I can see that 1 to 2 millimeters, and boom, good to go. And then I'm going to take my Stardust in a 16 now. We're going to bump up. The reason I like to go up in length with the Stardust, I'm going to show you, I'm going to grab you one here so you can see, is that it's the 3 top points of a star. Think of it that way. But the ones on the side are 4 millimeters shorter, and the one in the center is your actual length. So the 16 is on the top, and then it's like about a 12 on the side. So I'm going to grab that. I'm going to place that right next door so it gives that fun point right there. So look down, overlap, just the corners ever so slightly so it gives a more seamless map, and boom, you're good to go. Give that a little pinch if you need to. And then we're going to go up in millimeter length with our Plushy Tames now, so it's every other. Plushy Tame Starters, Plushy Tame Stardust. Say that 5 times fast. Ooh. So we're going to take now our Plushy Tame in 12, place that down just over the corner, again to keep it nice and seamless, and boom. Now, as I'm stacking over these 2 Gossamers that we laid down, just think of it like these 2 are just your natural lashes. And you're just going to go in with a little Whisper Light right onto the spine of the Gossamer and go over it like it's not even there, which is what's great. Perfect. Just want to make sure that this gets tacky on the Stardust here. Perfect. And that's all stacking is. I know we get that question a lot. So stacking is just starting with a base layer and then building from there. So now we're going to take the next one, which is a Stardust 16. I'm going to look down, and with volume stacking, I want to line up the spine of this lash with the spine of that prismatic lash like so. And boom. See that? Good to go. And if I like my placement, I'm going to give it a nice spot fuse. I actually want to move it over just a smidge. So actually, I want to move it up and over just or actually it's this one in front of it. Hold up. There we go. Okay. Now let's take our next one, which is a Plushy Tame in 10. So we're going back down in millimeter length because I want to keep this more open, a little more dense as opposed to like elongating it or giving it a big wing. So we're going to take our Plushy Tame 10, go right over the spine of the next prismatic, and boom. Give that a little spot fuse. Oh yeah, we're loving this. I don't know, it's just fun. But this is a great map to use so that you can, in any way, shape, or form, grab any prismatic lash color that you like and go from there. Now I'm gonna go back down to a Stardust 14 to overlap, so it's a little bit shorter on the end so that color can pop through nicely. So I'm gonna take my Stardust 14. And on the outer corner here, I always like to make sure my spine's a little more parallel like this. So when I go in, it gives a nice lift to my eye. If I was to angle it like this, go right along the curve or the plane of my natural lash, it might kind of dip or droop down. I want to keep it nice and pop up open. So I'm just going to do that, get right on that corner, and boom. Make sure it's a little bit more parallel. Oh yeah. Love it. Okay, let's do a full fuse. So make sure that your wand in the curve is up and out. Kind of my middle and pointer finger on top, my thumb on the bottom. Make sure it's up enough so that you give a full fuse, no problem. If you're back here and you feel like you can't close it all the way, gotta move your fingers up. Get your fingers on those ridges. Go right over the eye, wiggle it down onto the spine, and then give it a full fuse. And this is super important to make sure that your lashes, the bond you've put on your lashes, and your new Gossamers all become seamless and become a family. If it's a little bit sticky, just blink away. and you'll be good to go. If it's sticky like that, don't pull your wand away. You don't want to damage your lashes or your new lash map that you just did. But yeah, see, it just gives a little bit of pop of color on the edge there. It's fun. It's good. It'll be nice. You can do teal, lavender, royal Kim blue, violet, are nice lighter colors. It would be really beautiful for spring if you want just a little pop or something there. I also love with the silver prismatics, if you have any like natural gray in your hair or anything, it would complement it. So it looks so beautiful. So yes. So one more time, the map for you guys. It is a, oh, I have one more eyelash. Wait. We got to put our little plus on the inner corner. I love doing a plus on the inner corner, by the way, because it just continues to finish the eye without it making look too crazy or too dramatic. So I have a little A+10 here. So the seamlessness of the plus collection, unparalleled, unmatched. The flatness of the spine is incredible. I'm going to take this and overlap it about halfway on my inner corner just to complete the eye without putting too much weight or anything there. There we go. That is totally my fault, guys. Sorry. Perfect. But the Plus Collection Gossomers are perfect for that inner corner. So we have an A+10, and then we have a Plushy 10, a Stardust 16, a Plushy 12, a Stardust 16, a Plushy 10, and then a Stardust 14. I almost poked myself in the eye. See that? Yes. Awesome. Okay. So now we have the A+s in the inner corner. But this is just, it's a fun, flirty look. It's got wispiness. It's got a little bit of denseness in it. You can add a little pop of color to it. It can be really fun for spring or just something new to try. There's always a million fun different maps we can make. So we always want to share them and try them out with you guys. Real quick, this is where you would wait 20 minutes or so. And then you would grab that glass here and you would run it across the lash. I'm going to grab it for you so you can see. So you would take this ball and run it along the spines of your gossomers to create a nice seal. Helps with excess stickiness, little residue, that kind of thing. Oh, I agree, Debbie. I love this silver. It's my favorite prismatic. But yeah, so that is what you're going to do with your glass. I also wanted to show you guys right here, since this is the LED, look how it lights up. See the logo lighting up if you want to dim it. If you want to brighten it back up. So pretty. And then you turn it off. Hello. Like it's gorgeous. And it's so nice that it comes in that travel case, so everything's nice and compact. It's good to go. You can travel with it anywhere. You have your 8 Gossamer lashes in there. You can actually technically fit 10. So you can fit 2 in the kit, and then you have your 8 in your travel case. So then you're really good to go. So you're going to want to get the white LED control kit soon. I'm sure it comes out soon. If you ever want to know when our drops and such happens, just make sure to sign up for our emails and our text messages. Also come connect with us in the Lashify Life Facebook group. It's an amazing community of over 120,000 members now. Oh my God. It's a big community, but we just connect on all of our favorite lash maps, our fun looks. It's a great resource, great guides. There's amazing guides in there that just help you with anything and everything lashes. I saw a question. Love watching this demo, researching different brands since I can no longer have lashes. How long will this set last you? Okay, yes, Kate. So it's totally up to you and your bonding technique. If I use the bonding technique that works best for my oily skin and my watery eyes, I get 10 days, no problem. I always suggest after about the 10-day mark to take everything off, give your eyes a good scrub, wash your face, make sure to prep with our our pre-cleanse, and to clean your lashes with this if you're going to wear them. If you're looking for longevity, we have a lot of people that like to wear them for one day. People that are in construction, our nurses, they like to have them on because they've got a mask on all day. It gives their eyes something. They take it off at night, give their eyes a good scrub, that kind of thing. For longevity, for someone like me, I combine our different bonds. So I use the Whisper Light just like I did today. I demonstrated. But for my second, where I was giving it the wiggle at the base, I would switch to our bondage with Charcoal Flex. This is our stronger holding bond. It's got the activated charcoal in it to help repel moisture, oil. It's great for humid climates, my watery eyes with allergy season. Bondage is where it's at, but a little bit goes a long way. So I put the Whisper Light Black through my lashes to give a nice flexible hold, and then I will build the bondage at the base of my natural lash. Oh, excuse me. So that way, where my Gossamer lashes sit, the spines of the Gossomers, that's where they have the most amount of hold. But yeah, absolutely. I would say after 10 days, just for hygienic purposes, take them off, wash. You know what I mean? But yes, but totally up to you how long you'd like to wear them, Kate. So if you're looking for, a lot of women like to put them on, they'll shower Sunday morning, put the lashes on, and then wear them throughout the week, and then change them for the weekend, whatever makes you happy. The beauty of Lashify. Yes. And the difference between our system and the others is that we're patented. We invented it. So it's important to stick with those that have created the system, I think. So, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go take pictures. I'm really loving this map. I'm going to go take some fun pictures. I will be back tomorrow. We will do another fun, whole different map. I'm thinking something soft for spring. Maybe something in like chocolates or something. Maybe. I don't know. Something like that. But yeah. If you have any other questions, let us know. Reach out to us in the Lashify LED Facebook group. My name is Michaela Lashify in there, or on our Instagram page. We have the Lashify Instagram page. Of course, Kate, no problem. And also at lashify.mik is my Instagram name. So if you ever need me on there, I'm happy to help. You can always DM us if you have questions on anything, so that way we can meet you where you're at. We can help you in whatever you need. So awesome. One more time for you guys. This is an A+ 10 and then a Plushy Tame 10. And then we have a Stardust in 16, a Plushy Tame 12, a Stardust in 16, a Plushy Tame 10, and a Stardust 14. Spiky, fun, feathery. Why not? Awesome. Well, I hope you recreate this look, and we see you in the Lashify LED Facebook group or on Instagram. So thank you guys so much for watching.